It's really nice to have a double podium at Snetterton. I really enjoy racing here, and we came here confident after the test. These two guys were a little bit of a step ahead today, and we were only good enough for third. But I felt strong in both races. I got caught up in bits and pieces at the start of the race, and I sort of lost the toe to the front guys. And after that, I was just in a battle for third. So fair play to Hopper in that race. He really put the hammer down, and he was really, really hard to get by. So he was riding really good. But yeah, happy to be up on the podium again. We're making steps forward all the time with a new Honda, and it was a steady start for us. But the first few rounds, and we've just kept moving forward, kept chipping away. Whole Honda racing team has worked fantastic this weekend. We need to keep on that same path, keep making those steps, and it won't be long before we're battling with these guys.
It's just great to be back in the battle again. I've got so many fond memories. My best races of my career have normally been with this fellow. So it's good to be back in the race again. I knew coming into the weekend, we all thought the Hondas would be strong at this event, and kept our heads down and it kept working and made steps steady to the race. And I was thinking to make changes from race 1 to 2, but I thought maybe there was more to lose than to gain. So we ran with the same setup in race 2, and I knew starting off the front row of the grid was going to obviously make a difference to my race. So I got away nicely, led for a while, and I could hear the note of the engine behind me, and I could hear it was, I assumed it was Ellison from the sound. And then it was there for a while, and then I heard the distinctive note of a V-twin, and I was like, oh, here he is. And and honestly, I just thought the best thing to do is ride my own race and not think rearward, think forward. And I just tried to keep my line steady. And it's so easy to make a mistake when you're at the limit, And here there's a lot of heavy braking, and it's really easy to outbrake yourself. So I just tried to, ride my own race and consistent. And unfortunately, it wasn't enough today. Shakey come past, and I just had to grin and bear it.
Josh and I had a bit of a drag race since turn 1, and I made a small change to my bike. I thought about staying how the bike was, but there was just an area that I thought we could improve a little bit. And going down into turn 2 on the first lap, I hit the brakes, and the rear wheel come up in the air and just got all a little bit out of shape, and lost a couple of places. But then, I wasn't too stressed. In the first race, I was like, right, okay, just try hard not to try hard, if you know what I mean. Don't destroy the tyre before, certainly before the last couple of laps. So Josh was leading, and in the beginning we weren't going very fast, and I was quite happy sat behind James, and we were doing 48. Yeah, no. And I kind of sat there thinking, right, okay, this is cool. But then he put the hammer down and really got going good, and sort of dropped like half a second a lap or so. And I think that stretched James a little bit, and it took me a good few laps to get past James. And by the time I had, Josh had gone, and I was like, oh, flipping hell, this is all I need. So I kind of tried really, really hard, and my next lap after that was a 47.1, which really like smashed my own lap record and sort of half the gap in one lap. So I thought, right, okay, that's half of it done. Now just sort of chip away for the rest. And I sort of watched my lap time, watched the amount of laps we had left, and figured with sort of 2 or 3 laps to go, I'd try and make my move, and then just try and ride really, really defensive and finish the race off. And fortunately for me this weekend, that panned out.